people? How are we doing this fine Saturday morning / Friday evening to those of you who are on the other side of the world? I hope you all had a good break week watching season 2 of the One Piece live action. I know that not everyone was going to be watching, and I do apologize for my absence. Maybe you can tell from my voice at the moment. I have been a little sick, which is why I've sort of taken a bit of a haven't been as online in terms of a stream, like a makeup stream last week, or a break week stream, I should say, a break week stream last week, or any videos, because I've been trying to get as much rest. Hopefully I am at the tail end of this darn cold. But excited to read chapter 1177 with you, and I know that I didn't make a video or anything about it, but I thoroughly enjoyed season 2 of the One Piece live action, and I would actually say that I think it was even better than season 1 of the One Piece live action, and that's huge because I also really enjoyed season 1 and I thought that it was fantastic. So season 2, mwah. Sorry, I'm just got a bit of a headache now as well, but we're gonna push through. Oh, Zod, thank you. Big W's to Zod. Thank you, big thank you to Zod. Everyone gives him the big W, and welcome to everyone who has been gifted a membership. I hope you enjoy your time as an executive officer of the JoyFleet. I know I was hoping to write a review about it as well, but I've had crazy work weeks, which I think is gonna hopefully work will die down in April, and then hopefully I'll be better by then as well, and then maybe I could do a bit of a late review, although it will be very late. But season 2, especially because I don't know, did you watch it at all, Lay Wasted? Because I know you weren't interested. You've been waiting for the chapter. Okay. You noticed, yes, I did get a second haircut. So my hair grows like incredibly fast. So I don't know if you guys know, but I'm like incredibly short. And my parents have always joked that since I was young, that all my nutrients just goes to my hair and my nails, because my nails and my hair grow super quickly. And so because it was cut at like a bit of a weird length, I had to go cut it again, and then I've got a bit of a perm this time as well, which is sort of not very noticeable right now because I've slept on it and I haven't styled it this morning. But yes, we're going even shorter. Oh, you did make yourself watch it. What did you think about it, Lay Wasted? Oh, XM Vision saying that this might be a bingo card chapter. Okay, I am excited. Counts as like a quarter of a spoiler, but you know what? I'm not gonna, I don't remember everything that's on my bingo card, so that's fine. I won't look at it now beforehand just to be able to tell what it is. Let me share the stream so that we can get more people in here. I know that we're streaming a little late as well because the chapter actually came out quite early this week. And I think it came out yesterday, like a full 24 hours ago from what I hear. Yeah, some of the special effects definitely not as I can understand that, but I think with what they had, it was amazing. Look, maybe I really will share my thoughts in a video at one point. I think the Little Garden episodes were probably the weakest. And I thought that the CGI for the dinosaurs could have been better, especially for the tall herbivorous dinosaurs. Are they the Brontosaurus? I think. But everything else, I thought that the special effects were actually pretty good. But you didn't like some of the changes that they made. I actually thought that all the changes they made, I quite understood. Like especially like Luffy singing to Laboon. That was my heart. All right, thanks. Thank you, XM. I mean, look, I think we've created a pretty reasonable bingo card this year, which means that chances are almost every chapter we've had like a half bingo, if not a full bingo. Like a full bingo cross out, a tile cross out. Alright, let me pin the chapter so that you guys can see where we're at, where we're reading from. You'll have to excuse, my bedhead is a little bit more frizzy than usual now because of my perm. So you'll have to excuse my bedhead. Small chapter was so cute! It was so cute. It was adorable. I'm sad that we didn't get more of the this is our emergency rations gag, but he was adorable. The voice acting for Chopper also was stellar. Was amazing. The human form was a little cursed. I do agree. It is a bit of a whoa, but you gotta learn to roll with it. Oh, your mum watched as well, and she's gonna start watching the anime. Look, this is what we love. You love to hear things like this because that's exactly the point of, I think, the live action. Making the series a lot more accessible to new fans, and then hopefully spreading the good news of One Piece, of the original manga, where you find out just how lore-filled the world is and just how detailed Oda is. And, maybe she'll watch the anime and then she'll also find that, what? To hell with the anime, I'm also going to read the manga, which is exactly what we want to hear. Okay. So, are we ready to start reading chapter 1177 of One Piece? Yes, exactly. So did she watch season 1 as well, or did she, was it after season 2 came out, did she decide to watch season 1? Yeah, it is. And the live action did a really good job in, actually this is because as we were watching, she watched season 1 as well. As it came out or after season 2. What I was going to say was that in the vein of, you want to find out more and you need to see what happens next. They did a really good job in seeding the possibility of Roger actually being Luffy's dad. If you were only a live action watcher, I definitely think you would think that maybe this is actually Luffy's dad. Yeah, the misdirection I think was really well done. I think when I was reading the series, or when I was watching the manga, no, I watched the anime. I was still watching the anime at that point. I think I could tell from that, because we find out at the end of the Enies Lobby, the Water 7 arc saga, that Dragon is Luffy's father. And I think after that point, so I knew that it couldn't have been Roger. But when in the Marineford arc, when we found out that Ace is actually Roger's dad, Ace is actually Roger's son, that shook me. Because, the similarities between Ace and Luffy, I definitely believed that they were brothers. Hello. Thanks for joining us from all the way from New York City. We've got a lot of New York City people in the chat. Great to see. I'm coming to you from Sydney, Australia, mate. From the land down under. So it's a Saturday morning. I hope your Friday evenings are going well. Well, if I show you what it looks like without my blinds shut at the moment, that's how bright it is. It's a super sunny morning here in Sydney. After some crazy rain, we did get bucket loads of rain recently. It's been very erratic weather, which is quite normal in Sydney. Very erratic. erratic weather. Sunny one moment, rain the next. It's like you're traversing the Grand Line. Okay, alright then. Shall we start reading? I love the number of people whose mums have started watching the anime. XM Vision, so your mum's watching it too now. I love it. Okay. Can I get a yeehaw if we're ready to start reading? Alright, we got a yeehaw. So, reading. Actually, before we start, let me take a big gulp. Let me take a big drink so that I clear my throat. Because like I said, I'm not feeling too well today, but I gotta give One Piece the all due respect that it deserves. Okay. Reading chapter 1177 of One Piece, titled Fury. We are going to see the fury of Elbaf. Elbaf's fury. Look at these. So cute. Cover request by Mrs. Fujin. Robin planting flowers in a mole-made flower bed. Oh, and she's got the new haircut as well. How cute. A little rabbit on her shirt. How sweet. Alright, notes from Oda-san. The age of boiled eggs have arrived. The convenience store boiled eggs are so juicy and delicious. It's honestly troubling me. Okay, when I was in Japan, I don't think I had any convenience store boiled eggs. I am upset about that because no, I did not get to try a convenience store boiled eggs, but I do have to say, I also love boiled eggs. I think boiled eggs probably one of my favorite ways to eat eggs, and especially soft boiled eggs. You've got a soft boiled egg is where it's at. And I'm hoping that's how the convenience stores do it. I'm guessing that's what Oda means because he's calling eggs juicy, which I wouldn't necessarily always. Actually, maybe I did have a boiled egg in Japan. Now I'm thinking, maybe I do vaguely remember having one. I don't know. But you know what is actually very elite in Japanese convenience stores? Well, like a lot of convenience store food is very, very good in Japan, but the sweet potato, roasted sweet potato is where it's at. Roasted sweet potato in Japan, you've got to get on it. They have it at the convenience stores. They sell it at Don Quixote. So good. Super, super good. And I've actually recently figured out how you're supposed to make it at home for it to get to that like lovely sweet, extract that sweet flavor out of it. And I think you've got to roast it and then you've got to freeze it and then roast it and then freeze it and roast it, something like that. You've got to, it's quite a involved process, so I haven't actually done it myself. And it's also harder. Here in Australia, you still can find the like Japanese, Okinawan potatoes, and you can also find the Hawaiian sweet potatoes, but the orange sweet potatoes is the much more affordable kind here, and it's also the more accessible kind. And look, I don't dislike orange sweet potatoes, but it is not, if I had a choice, it's definitely not my choice of sweet potatoes. You've got to get on the purple skin ones with the white inside, or the ones with the white skin and then the purple flesh inside. The purple sweet potatoes essentially is where it's at. Anyways, sorry, I've delved too long. I just feel very strongly. You know what? Eggs and potatoes is also, I have done that before. That's actually a soft-boiled eggs with sweet potato is a good breakfast combo with some sauerkraut. Get on it. Okay. Who said that Oda's notes are elite in this for this chapter? I definitely agree. We've gone way too long. Alright, so I hope you guys have some feedback for me after trying this combo next week. We'll get back to discussing. But now, for the reading of One Piece, Chapter 1177, Fury, starting at Elbaf, West Village. Not good! Oh no, they're doing operations on the Fallen. Is that Colin? I think that's him holding Colin. Oh, yeah. And I think Ilva? Hurry! Cool! The giant warrior pirates are fighting! Colin wants to fight too. I love it. I've got a bad feeling about this. Get inside! You mustn't look! Colin's in love. Oh no, please don't tell me that Colin gets transformed. That he gets reversed. Dun, dun, dun. You've gotta come back to us, Chiefs! Unlimited strength and bodies that regenerate! Nothing beats this invincible feeling! It's so liberating! Yeah! Have a taste of our power! Captain Dory! Oofed. Look at that. Ugh. It's gone through the flesh. Ugh. Now, oh no. Does that mean Dory and Brogy are both gonna be armless each? To think that the fiercely proud giant warrior pirates would succumb to this. Huh. Shame on you all, you damn idiots! How? They're ready to go ham. They are ready to go ham on this. The Sun Realm, near the lift, Chopper's group. Stop this! We're comrades, we've fought side by side. I can't bring myself to hurt you guys. DDT! Roads! You don't want to cut us down? What an excuse! Join us, Kashi! Having an invincible body is the best. Oh, Kashi's too, So the new... This is so cute. So you can see that the giant warrior... But do you see the stark contrast between the last chapter when they're like, so you mean we can go ham? And we can go chop off all of their heads, and then versus Kashi, come on, we're comrades. I genuinely don't want to do this to you. That's so cute. You can't bring yourself to hurt us, as if you could even if you wanted. I dare you to try. Yo, I thought they all went the other way. Kashi, if you get caught between them, you'll turn into a demon too. Kashi, you've got to fight. Look at Scopper. He's ready to go as well. He is roaring to go as well. It's impossible. We've been friends forever. I can't hurt them. Kashi! Hey, Cantonio. We've been buddies for a long time. And you never change. Whenever you ask for just one, but I knew, look, all their old grievances coming out with a punch. He's getting mad for eating so much of his food. Come on. Alright, Brookie. That's so funny. Whenever you ask for just one bite, you always go and eat half of it! Ah! Sorry, Chief. Gong near! Holy freaking crap. Wow. Look at that. You can feel the tension in his arm, like, ah! Ah! Ikoku sovereignty! Gigantic drum! Oh, and Zoro as well. Freaking Zoro. 3 sword style. Red Ogre. Mega Fury! Translation note. Possible Zoro pun referencing an idiom about a father's anger over his kids finishing all the rice. Red Ogre Mega Fury. What is that? Look at it, the way that it's been sliced up. It's all food related. That fatal strike was a real beauty. I hope they're talking about Zoro. I hope they're talking about Zoro's new move. Look at that. Look at that. A real beauty indeed. Don't worry about a thing, you guys. This won't kill ya. Is it me? Or do they seem giddy about this? They definitely giddy about this. Chopper's group. Ah! Run away, Kashi! Forgive me! Oh my goodness, yes! Scopper and Chopper about to join the fight as well. Scopper and Chopper about to join the fight! Look at that! Oh. Knock it off, you jerk! Monster boy! I don't feel a thing. Oh, what? What's going on? How is he getting turned back? Huh? What was that? There's something behind him, like a... What the hell? It's like someone ate him. What on earth? Uh... What? He turned back to normal? How? Wait, is that because of Chopper? Is that supposed to be Chopper? How? Wait, are you telling me that that was actually Chopper's doing? Why? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. We had a Frankie power-up on our bingo card. We did not have a Chopper power-up. We did not have a Chopper power-up in our bingo cards for 2026, for the Elbaf arc. What on earth is going on? What? That's crazy. Is it because Chopper also has a Hito no Mi? Is it to do with like turning them back into humanity? Maybe it's like a because they're demonified. Chopper as like a with a Hito no Mi is giving them back humanity or something. What is it? What is going on? Because the other one is still in his Domi Reversi form. What? This is crazy. Wow. Alright, we're gonna have to come back to discuss this at the end of after we finish reading. Chopper! That's so crazy. Outside the Owl Library. Black Ball! Yummy! You miserable dogs! Do you know the hell that's in store for plebs like you that defy the gods? Unhit! I didn't even notice that. Yeah, he's being held. He's being held just by his hair. Oh my gosh. Unhand me, fishman. You're filthy. Blah. Look, we established this in Wano. The racism will not be tolerated on this crew. You bark a lot for someone in your position. Blah. If we box him up, he shouldn't be able to reattach everything, alright? Thanks for the help, everyone. Oh, that's Nami speaking. Thanks for the help, everyone. I guess that's one way to deal with these guys, but it's hard to believe these are the kinds of knights they have protecting the... Well said, Sanji. Well said. These are the kinds of knights they have protecting the holy... Exactly. What is going on? The holy knights cannot be this trash. I mean, look, I know that our straw hats have come a long way as well, but if these holy knights are getting handled this easily, they are definitely, like, at this point, the Gorosei definitely are stronger than the holy knights. We've just gotten too strong for them, Sanji. Luffy's an emperor now, you feel me? That's great and all, but it pisses me off to think that such vermin were allowed to terrorize Elbaf. Underestimate us while you can, maggots. There's still one more who hasn't taken any damage yet. Don't let your guards down. Zeus! Fires keep breaking out all over Elbaf. Understood. For now, just keep the rain pouring. Got it. I'll give it my all. Dog. Oh, shoot. It's Loki and Luffy's turn. Let's go. Yeah. Squeak, squeak. Hey, Nami, Sanji, Frankie, Jinbei. It's huge. Like a sea king. Oh, wait. If that's with you, don't tell me that's Loki. That's a buddy of yours? No way. That's so cool. Super. Right? This guy's just too big. Are you out of your minds? So cute. He's jumped off. You've gone and made friends with another freak. I'm glad you beat the monsters, but seriously, that thing's breath is only feeding the flames. Don't you see? If you have to burn Elbaf to the ground to stop the bad guys, it defeats the whole point. So knock it off. Don't tell me that even Loki is going to be subjected to the happiness punch, to the scolding of Nami. So knock it off. I love it. Nami showing no fear in the face of this humongous dragon. Look at us. I can't. Oh my god. Look at Ragnar consoling Luffy. Oh my god. It's like Luffy like so freaking cute. You got me in trouble, Loki. Oh my god, this is so adorable. So freaking adorable. Luffy's taking it out on. I just want to crush all the threats to Elbaf. Why the hell should I give a crap about your crewmates bitching? Wow. Loki's showing no mercy. No mercy. Okay, so Loki was unaffected. It would have been even funnier if even Loki was affected by Nami. You know what the gag's gonna be? That once Loki does join the crew, or at least becomes a temporary Straw Hat, Loki is going to also get scared by Nami. That's what's happening. Is that Luffy withstanding the fire somehow? How is he doing this? Oh, it's just lightning. Oh, it's just lightning. Loki's like, what? Yeah, lightning's old news. Lightning is old news. That was so, yesterday. That was established all the way back in the Skypiea arc. Keep up, Loki. Why didn't that work? I would have sent you flying if it did. Huh? They've got more to worry about. Center of Branch 8, Usopp's group. Oh no, Gunko versus... It's finally happening. Finally happening. Usopp! Please flee! I came here for my own reasons. She's dangerous. Oh my goodness. Is it going to be Usopp's arc? Is it going to be Usopp's arc after all? Is Usopp stepping up? Is Usopp stepping up? Yes. Who would run and abandon a crewmate at a time like this? Brook, true warriors do not run. Usopp, I've always dreamed of visiting this place, to come to the land I've admired. I won't disgrace myself, not here. Besides, I'm burning with Usopp's fury. Usopp's fury. Usopp got a title chapter. Yes. So freaking hype. Oh my god, it's Usopp's fury. I'm burning with fury right now. Brook, these guys, they're looking down on Elbaf. Their gutless plan was to sneak here and kidnap children. They didn't use their own strength at all in this invasion. They relied on those monsters and hijacked the minds of all those proud warriors, trying to force them to slaughter each other. How dare you carry out such a cowardly and underhanded scheme, you shameless bastard! Oh no! Oh no, Usopp, get up, Usopp! Get up! Yeah! Brook! Oh no, come on, Usopp! You were on such a roll! Yes, my man. Yes. He's up. He's freaking up. They're warriors of Elbaf. Fight with their own swords and shields. They've put their own lives on the line. They're a nation of warriors. I'm getting freaking chills. I am getting freaking chills. If you want to conquer them, do it fair and square. Fight them head on, you spineless coward. A dominant ruler never sullies their own hands. Skull bomb! Grass! Fire! Oh! Wow! Wow! They're all out. Look at that. Blew him up, blew Brook up. Freaking hell. Usopp stood against Imu. Brook and Usopp now. Two to have gone against Imu to the... Wow. Wow. Even Imu got blown up. Can you imagine that? But just how amazing that is, because it's not just like Imu was like, plink, you're a small fry. Imu actually saw Usopp's threat and blasted Usopp. Usopp, our humble little sniper, our humble little straw hat sniper, getting recognized by Imu. Wow. Wow. It's her! She's the source of the haki. Oh. That is Loki speaking, right? She's the source of the haki we felt down in the realm of the dead. Usopp! Brook freaking hell! Oh my goodness, yes. Luffy and Loki face off against Imu. It's finally freaking happening. Finally freaking happening. Usopp! Brook! Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Face to face at last. Oh. Look at Luffy standing over his crewmates. Hey, Loki. Oh, I'm really pissed. Yes! Oh my god. I'm really pissed now. Look at that. You can feel it. I'm like trembling. I'm trembling. I wasn't planning on letting these guys off the hook anyway. I love it. I freaking love it. Nika, Needhog, submit or perish. This battle shall divide the world. Dun 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 dun. Chapter 1177. End. Wow. Oh my god. What a freaking chapter. And I'm so excited for chapter 1178. It's finally happening. It's finally happening. Or is it happening too soon? Wait a second. So maybe Elbaf is actually going to finish up a lot earlier than we think. It's definitely going to finish this year, I think. Let me come back to the chat. Oh. Imu calls Luffy Nika, not Joy Boy. Yeah, you're right. I guess I guess it makes sense because he can recognize Luffy is in the Nika Devil Fruit form. Oh, wow. He's recognizing, yeah, both Luffy and Loki, not as who they are, but actually Nika and Nidhogg. Which I guess is are the figures that Imu would be more familiar with. Some leaks think that it might be that this fight is going to take 4 to 5 chapters, but surely not the rest of the Elbaf arc. Surely there has to be a little bit more than that. No. 4 to 5 chapters, that's ending. That means we're going to be finished with the Elbaf arc by May. Surely not. I do think that we are towards the end of the arc now, which did happen a little bit faster than I expected. Wow. No, really? That was not on my bingo card. We were all expecting this arc to take at least the rest of the end of the year, perhaps even a little bit into next year. No! Already? And like, yeah, because if that's the end of Elbaf, that means we're gonna be at the end of at the actual end of the series so quickly. Because even Imu's words, this battle shall divide the world. Once we leave Elbaf, like, we're really, really in the final end. Like, oh my goodness. I agree that it has been a bit too straightforward. The Holy Knights have been way too easily defeated. Way too easily defeated. Yeah, and Louis are not warning. That's true. That is true. There are things that need to be fulfilled, like that Louis Note's strange note about time and being careful on Elbaf. But that's exactly what I was going to say. We haven't seen the astral realm yet, the heavenly realm. There's got to be things that we've got to tie off. And I don't believe we've actually ticked off anything in this bingo card. I don't think we've ticked off any bingo tile this chapter. Usopp's moment? Maybe that counts. Maybe Usopp's moment, actually. What do you think? Usopp's moment? Yeah, Usopp's moment. I think that counts. I don't know when we're gonna. I think that's look. It was very good. Like, that was a huge moment for Usopp. I think that was a huge moment for Usopp. I was expecting a little bit more when we said Usopp's moment, but does that count? Alright, I'm gonna put it to a vote. I'm going to put it to a vote. Yeah, like, he did get knocked out, but that means he got knocked out because Imu recognized Usopp's potential. Alright, we're gonna put it to a poll. Let's put it to a poll. Oh, it's seeming like Not Yet is in the lead at the moment. Imu shifting Loki is gonna be like hell. I do not want to watch that. I do not want to watch that. I will only allow it if it somehow leads to us finding out how Chopper did what he did. How did Chopper reverse the Domi reverses? What was that? What was that? if Usopp doesn't get another moment, can we? But at what point are we gonna fight? Are we gonna go back at the end of the arc? At the end of the year? I guess we could go back at the end of the year. But like, okay, I think. Oh, at the moment, it's still seeming like the not yets are in the lead with 25 votes. All right, come on, we got to get more votes. I think we've got to get to at least 50 voters before we fight. Or maybe, okay, seeing as there's 74 of us in the chat at the moment, we've got to get to 37, at least half. Chopper is the forest god that tamed the demons, like the Harley text says. Wow. No way. Chopper, does that mean everyone with the Hito Hito no Mi, everyone with the Hito Hito no Mi is a god? No, because then that would be, maybe that's too common because there'd be too many. But what makes Chopper the forest god? Yeah, the Chopper thing was crazy. It was nuts. Chopper is the forest god. Wow. Yeah, there'd be the Daibutsu model. I don't know. Ooh, I really like that idea. Zehahahaha. I love that idea. He's got the Hito Hito no Mi model Adam, and so the forest god is tied back to Eden. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. I love that idea so much. That's crazy. Echo saying, I think Chopper's fruit attacks the soul when the shadow is not aligned with the host, similar to Moria. And that's why the giant shadow got knocked back. What was that giant shadow? Was it like, are we supposed to interpret that as like a shadow that is, that sort of tagging on, that sort of has latched on to someone's soul, and that was the that's the Domi Reversi form that is keeping that person under its control, and that's what got knocked back? Or is it like, I guess you're right that it could seem like that. Huh. Chopper spoke to Sindri's soul, so okay, I see where we're going with this. So it's all to do with the soul. Tree spirits, also a very good point. Also a very good point about tree spirits, which is something that, you know, we do know that Oda was going to, which sort of goes back to the whole forest god idea, obviously. And then it also goes back to Oda's one-shot when he was going to make the Mary a tree spirit. That shadow demon is that it's the devils that is attaching onto humans, and that was what had caused their Domi Reversi. This is also very, very good. Very, very interesting. I love these ideas. Keep them coming. Okay, so I'm seeing that we still need, we're at 29 votes at the moment. 69% of voters are saying not yet. We can't cross out Usopp's moment yet. So I guess I'll wait until it gets to at least maybe 35. If we can get 6 more people, if you have not yet voted, please vote. And then I think we will hopefully be able to see whether we can cross it off or not. But it's looking like a no at the moment. Nolan the liar got in trouble with Kalgara because of killing the tree spirits that were also a disease. Any Twitch votes? That's a good point. Oh, and Zod, thank you so much for the bits. You're right. I did not put the poll on Twitch, but you're right. I should do so. So I will do that now and see whether. But then I've got to do the maths. How do I do the math? Alright, I've put it up on Twitch as well. I do vaguely remember there being already a theory about Chopper being a forest god. I'm gonna have to locate that. Do you guys remember that one? I can't remember where I saw it, but I'm pretty sure I do remember that being a theory that exists already. Devil fruits might be a counter for Imu's Domi Reversi. If people eat it, the devil protects their soul from another devil. I do like that idea, but I don't think that necessarily explains how Chopper was able to reverse that Domi Reversi, because by that same token, when we saw the clash happen at God Valley after Rox was turned, because Rox did fight against against Whitebeard, against Big Mom, against Kaido, all of whom do have devil fruits, and he was able to blow them away. And it was actually 2 non-devil fruit users that were actually able to turn Rox back. Whereas in this case, it was Chopper. There's something about Chopper's devil fruit that was able to turn him. It could also be to do with like maybe the rumble balls. Could it be like an ingredient within it? Because I guess we don't know exactly what the ingredients are of the Rumble Ball, especially now that it's been powered up, juiced up. Ooh, I do like that idea. Because Blackbeard attacked Drum, there's a theory that besides the Nidhogg fruit, the Hito Hito no Mi is the other fruit that Rox was searching for. So it could be that that's actually the one that... That's a neat idea. O'Hara has a video about this theory from a year ago. See, I thought I remembered there being someone making some sort of video or theory about Chopper being a forest god. Okay, so I see what you're saying. So that devil fruits are in general a defensive counter for the soul, seeing as we haven't seen a devil fruit user being Domi reversied yet. But that is that's different to how Chopper's devil fruit ability is attacking the souls of the Domi reversi demon. I see what you mean. But then goes back to why was Kaido, why was Whitebeard, why were they not able to shake it out of Rox? Is it because they didn't fight with their hands? You know, whereas Chopper's was sort of like a direct hit with his hands, and it was like a weapon attack? Lay Wasted, that's exactly what I'm saying. No, it's not the first time we've seen a devil fruit user attack a Domi reversi person, because we've seen it during the God Valley flashback. But it may very well be the first time that we saw a devil fruit user attack someone with Domi reversi, that has been Domi reversied directly with like a hand-to-hand, like a skin-to-skin contact. Exactly what Master Debates is saying. That he made direct contact with the giant. Yeah, physically touch them. So that could be it. Maybe Domi Reversi is similar to Queen's Ice Virus, so maybe the antidote is still all over him. It's not a bad idea. But Chopper, okay, let me search this up, because we know how often different Straw Hats bathe, how often they bathe. I can't, alright, let's search, okay. Chopper baths every 3 days. And I think it's been, how long has it been since we've left Wano? We've seen a bath scene. No. Unless maybe they didn't scrub during their baths properly. Maybe. Ooh, I like that idea. Perhaps Chopper's devil fruit is actually the cure-all mushroom that the people of Drum Island were talking about, and it was drawn to Chopper like Luffy's was. And the idea of it being a cure-all might not actually be from illness, but might be a cure for the soul, when your soul has been so depraved and taken over by a demon. Yeah. Maybe Chopper's devil fruit is about being the best doctor, which is why it's said to cure any disease. But I don't know if I would like it to... I don't know if Chopper's devil fruit is what allows Chopper to be the best doctor. I don't think I feel like that should be something that Chopper has to figure out in his own merits, you know? Oh. Oh, Zod's going off in the Twitch chat. Just giving a tier 1 sub to Vacabrozo. Congratulations. And thank you to Zod. Let's see how we're doing in terms of the poll. Where did my poll go? How do I see the I can't find the Did my poll not work? Why can I not find my results? You didn't see a poll. It didn't work. That's weird. Alright, let's do this again. Did that work? I just created a poll, but I don't know if it's working. Oh yes, it is. It's up. I do think at this point, though, we are at... I think it's a clear no. I think people are saying not yet. We're not able to cross out. We're not able to cross out Usopp's moment at this point. So we are going to keep waiting. We are going to keep waiting. Quite strict over here. But I understand it, because look, I was a little bit hesitant as well. I think I saw somewhere earlier someone said that Liam's already crossed it off on his bingo card. Look, on technical, like if we're talking technically, maybe, but I think we should hopefully get something better than that. Hopefully that we didn't wait the entire this entire time just for Usopp, only for that one speech. Like, we were expecting something a little bit grander, right? I don't know. But then again, Oda did name the chapter after Usopp. It's Fury. And that's coming straight out of Usopp's... Like, although, yes, by the end of the chapter, Luffy is also furious. But, like, Usopp, it was that speech by Usopp. That was a great speech. Look, now I'm going back and forth. No, we're going to say not yet for now, and hope. We're keeping fingers crossed. We're keeping fingers, toes, everything crossed that Usopp does get another final moment. Alright. Okay then. So, because now my eyes are watering and I'm feeling like I'm going to need to blow my nose and go take some meds and whatnot, I'm going to say we are going to end the reading here for today, but there really is a lot that we've got to discuss from this chapter. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel. Please make sure that you subscribe so that we can keep discussing, especially what the answer to Chopper's power was. I'm really excited for next week. Okay, actually, I have a wedding to go to next Saturday. So I should still be able to do the chapter reading at the same time. Maybe an hour or 30 minutes earlier next week. I will schedule it in advance, and hopefully the chapter comes out early as well so that we can read it together. But yes, so keep your eyes tuned. Make sure to subscribe if you're not already. Please tell your friends to subscribe, because something that is on our bingo card for 2026 is also getting to 100,000 subscribers. And we still have about just under 7,000, I believe. Just under 8,000, sorry. Just under 8,000 subscribers to go. So spread the good news of One Piece. Spread the good news of the channel. And I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. And I shall see you all very, very soon.